This is the Ninja Speedi, and my short review is, if you're thinking of getting it, do so. It's absolutely brilliant. So let me just demonstrate it, and I'll just talk you through how this works. It's a very cool little machine. So inside, there's not very much to this actually. I'll show you the controls in a minute, but there's simply a main pot and then a tray. It also comes with this little guide, very handy. Gives you lots of examples of how to do it. So I'm going to put in some rice in the bottom. I'm going to add some frozen veg, some water. You could add some stock. This is just cold water. That's all I'm going to put in that bottom tray. Then I'm going to add this top tray, and I'm going to add my protein, which in this case is a piece of fish. If that was all I was having, I would put some foil, some tin foil here to stop the heat getting down below. But I'm going to try a little something. I've not tried this before. I'm going to try and add some chips in as well. Let's see if that'll do in the time I'm going to allow it. Then I just close it up, turn it on. There's controls on the front, very easy to use, and then simply press start. So while my dinner's cooking, let me show you the controls. Very easy to use. You've got the different modes down the side, and the modes are selected via this clunky switch on top, and that allows you to swap between air fry and rapid cooker. There's simple controls for selecting the temperature and how long you want it to cook for, and then down the bottom is the mode selection. So you can see we've got lots of different modes: speedy meals, steam air fry, steam bake and steam, which is very good. And then you can flip it over to the air fry hob mode, and that gives you grill, air fry, bake, roast, dehydrate, sear, saute, and this can also be a slow cooker. So this could replace some of your existing items in your kitchen. Around the back is a small collection jug, and this will drip out water. It collects over time. There's not very much per cook. And just by the mode selector is a steam vent. You'll want to make sure that this doesn't have anything above it, as it does give off a lot of steam when in use. How do you know what to cook? Well, it comes with a very handy little cookbook, and there's also a website where you can build your own recipe. I found both to be very easy to use. The cookbook has a list of times in the back for different ingredients, and on the website you simply select what you're going to be cooking and it will build the recipe instructions for you. You'll need to adjust the amount of ingredients depending on the number of people. It will typically give ingredients for 4 people, and so you'll need to halve it if there's just 2 of you. The Speedi recipes typically all consist of placing some ingredients in the bottom and then placing the tray on top, selecting the correct mode, typing in the time and pressing start. When it's done, it will give you an audible signal, and then all you have to do is dish up. And there we go. I went away, did a load of work, my dinner's cooked. A couple of things you're going to need on top of what you get. First is a set of tongs, not just useful for getting the food out. And by the way, chips in an air fryer are amazing. So you're going to get the food out initially with the tongs, but then they serve a secondary purpose, which is to get this top plate out. Because it's very hot and you've got to kind of grip it here. So you want to get a good set of tongs, otherwise you're not going to be able to move that out. And then the other item is just a simple ladle, which you can use to stir things together at the bottom, but then also to get things out. But I have to say, this has been a really great gadget to get, because I work from home, and so this allows me to quickly prepare something, pop it in, go do some more work, and then come back in 20 minutes or however long it takes, and it's done. The rice is done really nicely. It's all cooked beautifully. So if you want to learn more, I'll put affiliate links down below. I'm off to enjoy my dinner.